Good evening, YouTube. This is Kilo 5 Tango Delta, Dan, down in South Louisiana. I want to make a quick little video here. Just wrapping up some stuff in the shop. Got a 3-day weekend coming up and a few little projects. Wanting to increase my low band capabilities here at the shack. And currently for 160, the only thing I have set up is a 2 wavelength loop. It's around 1,000 feet, give or take. I was shooting for the 2 wavelength space and kind of trim some, and I've got about 150 feet of ladder line feeding the loop. It comes into the shack to a 4-to-1 baling. About 25-30 feet of coax comes into a tuner, and surprisingly enough, it's a really fun antenna. Surprisingly enough, I can tune 6 to 160 with that loop. It's been a fun antenna, but originally went up for a 160 antenna. The problem is it's connected in 5 different points, so it's a pentagon shape. The low point's around 25 feet, the high point's around 50 feet. So as you can imagine, on 160 meters, it's a cloud burner. I call it the Stratus Apparatus. Well, anyways, part of improving my station here, I'm wanting to put up possibly a top-loaded vertical for 160. Going to do some stuff for 80 meters, maybe a bobtail curtain. I'll try to cover some of that, maybe make a few videos if there's some interest there. But what I want to share today is a tool I've been using to kind of check the antennas. I love playing with antennas and testing, building. It's something rewarding about making something out of wire and scrap metal and talking around the world on it. So the tool I'm using today here is Reverse Beacon Network. If you go to reversebeacon.net, and you can use this for a lot of different things. Today I'm just using it to try to catch some spots and see. I'm not expecting a whole lot of range. Really, if I had to guess, something in this range, maybe about half the United States, but we'll see what propagation is. Kind of a unique propagation. Let's see, I'm showing solar flux of 176 with a K index of 0, which is kind of cool. Hadn't seen that in a while. Been getting those storms up and down. So let's see, I'm selected 160. That's the only spots I want to see. And I have found a frequency here at 1.806. No one's using. I'm going to call CQ. I don't know, 10, 15, 20 times, and it cycles through, maybe updates every 20, 30 seconds, and it'll pick up any spots. What it is there's my understanding, skimmers and beacons really across the world, but I'm kind of focusing in on stateside right now. Now, if I do get a random line going off to Europe, I'll follow it and see where it's at, but I don't expect that with this antenna. This Stratus Apparatus is going up and coming down. It's got a super, super high angle of radiation. Which is okay if you want to talk regional and rag chew. I'm really kind of wanting something to participate in the 160 contest. So let's see here. I've already cleared the frequency. We're on 160 Reverse Beacon Network. Let's see if I can butcher up. Oh yeah, side note, I'm still learning CW. If my sending isn't rough enough, you should hear my receiving. So let's see what kind of beacons we can pick up, if any, honestly. Keep doing this repetitively and see what I can pick up. I butchered that one up a little bit. You'll see some other stations pop up there. We should be down here in South Louisiana, so I'll keep trying. There we go. So that's us right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not too bad. That's kind of what I expected. So 354 miles, 661 miles, 819 miles, 861, 622, 669. That's kind of what I expected. Regional. There's a few more popped in there. 825, 933. Problem with this one is You'll probably never see any DX on this Stratus apparatus. So I think the idea here, I'll go ahead and share it, is I'm going to try to build, like I said, a vertical. Don't quite, I'm kind of restricted on height. Maybe the highest thing I could get is around 70, 80 feet. So I'm going to try to go up 80 feet with a top-loaded inverted V at the top for capacitance, and then do my ground radials. So I'll go ahead and stop that there. And the idea is to try to get some of that low angle radiation. See if I can get across the pond with it. Because this here, I'm doing good to get across the United States, which doesn't happen often. It's a lot of times from Michigan to Georgia to maybe Colorado. It's regional. And it does good, you know, 3, 4, 5, 600 miles. But anything past that, it's not going to happen. So, hey, if you got any comments, any suggestions for a good 160 antenna with height restrictions, drop it in the comments. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe. Going to be building some antennas and maybe doing some contest highlights and some stuff as I journey on my little ham journey here. I'm a new ham, trying to put everything together, put all the pieces of the puzzle together. So thanks for stopping by. This is Kilo 5 Tango Delta, Dan, Louisiana, 73.